Sac State produces the future workforce for this region.
I want to see my children go on to higher education.
I'm trying to pay for college on my own.
And I hope that we don't suffer too much from any more budget cuts.
Our future, our nation, we need our education.
We are Sacramento State students.
My major is mechanical engineering.
Sociology.
I am studying art.
Social work.
Pre-nursing major.
My focus is operations management.
State funding for Sac State and the CSU is a top priority for students.
I just don't think there's enough coming to us. That's why classes are canceled.
There's so much opportunity and so much potential in Sacramento State. So to have to go through these budget cuts and have to suffer is definitely disappointing.
Over the years, state support of higher education has fallen dramatically. So students are being required to pay higher fees to prevent even more cuts in services and programs.
State budget cuts to the CSU are taking a toll on students.
It's been a huge struggle.
If education is the #1 thing, how come it's always the first thing to get cut?
I would hate to see any more budget cuts.
If you look at the demographics and what the young people look like in the state, and if they're unable to get into college and get educated, you can draw your own conclusions. It's not going to be the Golden State. It will not be a state that's prosperous and safe and a good place to live. It will have a lot of problems.
California's master plan for higher education was approved in 1960.
Well, I think the original intent was that every Californian who was qualified and wanted to would receive a free education. Over the years, clearly that is no longer the case. Maybe in 1960 it was.
We're seeing kids who are really desperately disappointed about what's happening with tuition.
Tuition's going up, housing's going up.
Money's always been a really important issue in our family.
If you've been in a hospital and you've been attended by a nurse, find out where that nurse was trained. If you've been protected by the police, find out where that police person came from. I think what they'll see is the value of the CSU and that we produce those people in the workforce that really do contribute to the economy, the prosperity, and the social fabric of the state.
2010 marks the 50th anniversary of the master plan.
As students, we vow to fight for the funding.
At the end of the day, money should not be the issue. I think it should be more about getting this on a more global level. Everybody should have equal opportunities for education because it benefits the whole.
Don't cut funding to Sac State.
Invest in Sacramento State.
Invest in the CSU.
Support Sacramento State.
Funding for higher education is an investment.
Invest in the future.